What's up, guys? Welcome to Make It Happen podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Make It Happen. This is episode 100, and I'm joined on the couch by my good friends, Rhino, Jamel, Big Moody behind the boards. Last pod of the year. This is probably going to be already in 2026 when the folks see this, but we are on the cusp of New Year's Eve. How's everybody feeling?
Oh, man. I feel good.
Feel good?
I feel good.
100 episodes.
100 episodes. That takes dedication. We haven't missed a week.
Hey, man. Just been at it.
Just grinding away.
Thank you guys for listening.
We probably about 300-400 episodes away from making
at least
something of
100
this.
episodes.
We almost there, fellas.
Yeah.
We almost there.
Just got to keep chipping away at it, man. That's what it's all about. I'm excited about that more than I'm excited about what I got going. You know what I'm saying? Like I built something that people from the outside or people that don't know me might look at and think, wow, you know, like, oh, you got 1 million subscribers, you got 1 million followers. I'm more excited about this and like the second channel and like the shit that we're trying to build. That's more exciting to me.
Because it let people see who you really are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you have a lot of things like with athletes or entertainers. Like all you see is the person in the music or whatever the case might be. But when you get to see who they're by themselves or regularly, people love that shit.
I think building the thing is more fun to me than like running it once it's built.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People want to see the journey.
Yeah, or not even what they want to see. I'm just talking about what I like. Maybe they don't want to see this because we only get about 500-600 views. But this is like I'm
more like
more
what you
fun.
want. Yeah. For sure.
But it does feel good when someone say, hey, I listen to
watch
your
your podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
Man. Thank you, bro. You know, I don't have this. I don't have no friends. This is a safe space for y'all. Y'all seem like y'all knew each other for years.
Right.
I don't know what that feel like. It's encouraging.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, man. I love it.
A few dads.
We've been getting a lot of great responses, especially just about like how they like our friendship.
Yeah.
They love these reviews. Everything we do from the podcast to the food reviews and stuff like that. I feel like at this point, like right now specifically, we're finding our audience and it's tuning in. Like,
YouTube. We're hitting a good. We're in a good spot. Like in certain entertainment fields, let's say you're in a pocket. Like if you're comedians, will be like, I'm in the pocket right now. Like they got that flow state where they feel like things are going well. Yeah, I feel like we're approaching that.
Love it.
More so with the content in the podcast, but we're getting there.
Yeah. The Dave Chappelle special was really good. Now we talk.
I gotta go watch it. I haven't watched it.
It's so good.
He's
brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people do comedy, right? And it's like, ha funny.
Yeah.
But to be able to make it funny and tie it in so well, like nothing that he says is wasted.
So
he brings it together.
Is he going to be considered the best stand-up comedian?
I think he's one. Like he's my favorite.
He's on the
for
Mount
sure.
Rushmore.
Yeah, it's
for
like
sure. Okay, but he's not number one.
He might be number one.
Nobody could do what he do.
That's what I'm saying. He might be. I ain't talking about comedian. I'm talking about just stand-up.
Yeah,
I think
like if you look at the overall body of work, and you include like the Dave Chappelle show,
right?
Like it's hard to find somebody that's more, accomplished or he's got to be the go.
Now for me, I will put him as like when it comes to like stand up, yes. Now overall comedian, I wouldn't because like you said, he didn't touch all areas.
He has though. He got a show. He's done movies.
I think the number one we're gonna always agree it got to be Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy only did 2 specials though.
But those 2 specials was huge. But he also had
no competition for real.
But he also did this Saturday. I mean, we didn't watch Saturday Night.
I mean,
Live
Eddie Murphy he did more movies than anything.
Yeah.
And Dave Chappelle done more stuff. It's like
that's why I said. Yeah, that's why I said for me, I will go.
I think Eddie Murphy transcends comedian. Yeah, Eddie Murphy is a superstar.
Movie star. Yeah, superstar. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that he's just not even in that competitive space.
Gotcha.
I think he's like beyond what a comedian would be.
I get you. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I get it though. Like it'd be tough to argue that his specials were phenomenal, and he was a fucking rock star, superstar, movie star. Like, he did an album. He's one of the greatest.
So that's why I say,
he's one of the greatest human beings of all
for sure.
time.
It's
I
like Jamie Foxx. Like they're in the same. Like, what would you call Jamie Foxx?
You gotta say an entertainer.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
talented.
hard to. You can't say he's a comedian or he's just a movie star.
So is that considered an entertainer though?
Yeah, most comedians would put the benchmark on comedian as stand-up comic.
That's the peak comedy.
And that's the hardest thing to do.
For sure.
Yeah.
Eddie did it at a high level, but only did it for a very short period of time.
Yeah.
I guess it's like Biggie. Like everybody considers Biggie one of the best rappers, but he only really did a couple. Like he didn't really do a whole lot of work.
But I guess them body of works are
it's
just
impressive.
like somebody could like the Mona Lisa is like.
But also, it's a smart play because it's like we don't know what Biggie fifth album would have sounded like.
Right.
He might not have been like 50 was great for 2 albums, and then
we don't know what that third.
It's hard to have a career.
We don't know what
you know
that
what I'm saying.
third.
So like Eddie was fire for 2 stand. I'm not saying he wouldn't have been funny, but compared to the motherfucker that's got 12 specials, 15 specials,
in
or
a
whatever,
short period
it's
of time.
like
Yeah.
you coming out with a new special every year, an hour of material every year. That's hard as fuck.
People work on that material for years.
Hell yeah. But people gonna argue because it's like you saying he's working on those stand-ups. He's working on actually like blockbuster movies. So it's like, I get it. But like you said,
that's why I say he's something other than just a comedian.
Yeah.
You don't use comedian standards to judge Eddie Murphy.
You
it's
can't.
He got too much.
But then it's hard because you can't. Are you judging him off an actor? Are you judging him off a musician? What else? What else he did? Like everything. Like I don't know.
I think he's one of the most talented humans.
Yeah,
of all
I think you
time.
just got to put like entertainer. He's like one of the best entertainers we ever seen.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, because everybody can't do what he does.
But as far as stand-up comedy goes, Dave Chappelle gotta be. He's in the Mount Rushmore for sure.
Yeah,
if he ain't number one, he's goddamn close.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah, just craft it.
One thing he got it number one. Stand-up comedian.
One thing I do want to go back and look at is Bill Cosby because a lot of the comedians has him in their Mount Rushmore. Yeah. But I never I
haven't heard anybody say that in a long time.
But I'm saying when it was starting, that's what people were saying.
I would say more so a pioneer.
Yeah, he transcended before they
built
as a black comedian. He was like one of the first to get as far along success wise.
Because I never listened to.
He paved the way. No, I mean he's very clean. It was clean.
It was clean. Okay.
I'm not listening to that clean shit.
Okay, so he wasn't like a Richard Pryor.
Dick jokes and some fucking raunchy f words.
I went back and listened to him.
Pop shit.
I have went back and really listened to Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor
it was my favorite.
Yeah, Richard Pryor was wild.
He's so good, and he's so fucking. I don't know what the word is. Like the flow of it. Like it feels like he's not rehearsed this.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the part of the comedian that's the most impressive. It's almost like you're being hypnotized.
Yeah.
Like you just going along with them on this hour-long journey of they just taking you through stories and funny shit. Richard Pryor to me just did that shit so seamlessly. And he'll talk some shit to somebody, the audience get right back to it. You don't feel like this is an act.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a lot of comedians, I like this is your hour. Like I get it's funny, it's good, but I it's obvious that you're doing an act.
Right.
Richard Pryor, I feel like he just get up there and be funny.
Right.
As a motherfucker.
Like,
it's funny as hell.
I know it's a rehearsed act, but like it don't feel like it as much.
That's true. I can definitely see that. Damn, that's crazy. I was listening to something about I think it was Kevin Hart when he was like he wished that they could come out with a movie like Harlem Nights where they had all like these big comedians at that time.
Right.
It's a lot of egos.
It's a lot of egos.
Yeah.
A lot of egos. You know what I'm saying?
And then you could pitch it like we doing this for black people.
You could, and it worked.
But now it ain't gonna be people
like
I'm trying to get that bread. Like what you talking about?
And it's like you said, because somebody gonna have to take a L. Somebody not gonna get that big check.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna have to get that small, and like you say, it's egos. Even with music. Like you think about a lot of the musics that we saw heard back then where it was a lot of big artists on a song.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get that today. It's like, damn, egos is really fuck up a lot of shit, huh?
It's also
Khaled is the only person that can put multiple artists on a project.
Yeah, but at first it wasn't even on him. It was like actually like just people on songs.
It don't. It's more than just the ego too. Is this is happening in every business. It's like American capitalism is like you got the agent, you got the lawyer, you got everybody got to get their cut.
Right.
So they not gonna let you take a short because that means they got to take a short. So you got a team of 8 motherfuckers that all get 5%, 6%, 8%, 10%, 12%. And if you take a short, they not getting no fucking money.
Yeah.
Like you usually get $20 million a movie. We not about to do shit for $2 million because what the fuck I'm gonna get?
That's
30
true.
grand?
Right.
Like they not going for that shit.
Just for the culture. Yeah.
Right.
They talk about it in music. I think somebody said like
facts.
Like be the team that's like greedy.
Yeah.
Like with I think somebody said like with 2 Chainz, they might hit him up like I want you to do this verse. 2 Chainz might be like, all right, it's $50,000 to do the verse. You pay him the $50,000 to do the verse. then you ready to release the song, the label like, hold on, I got to get my cut too.
Yeah.
And you like, damn, I thought this was both. No, but the label got to get their percentage too.
So not only do he get 50, I got send
And,
another
and
50.
you might be an up and coming artist, you ain't got another 50.
That's all you
That
got.
was
shit
the only
happens in
50
the
I
creator
had.
world.
Yeah.
Like, I got an entertainment lawyer. I got if she's involved, I got to pay her 5%. If I got a manager, that's 15 to 20%.
Yeah.
It's like you got to pay taxes. You got like
Yeah.
everybody get a cut. 3, 4, 5 people got
Yeah.
their hand out
In the pie.
every time you get a check.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's tough. But
And
you
if you get a book deal, you got to have a publicist. You got to have a lawyer. You got to have a literary agent.
Out here it's just deductions.
It's deduction.
That's it.
deductions.
Hey,
And half the time these people don't do shit.
nah.
They don't do anything.
Nah.
Like you get, I've had managers that like I get a Pepsi for. I'm just throwing. I never did a deal with Pepsi. Let's say Pepsi.
Yeah.
Pepsi hit me up. Holla at me, Pepsi.
sure.
Pepsi hits me up. All right, we got a budget of $10,000. They'll email me,
Right.
and I got to get this bitch 20%.
Yep.
She ain't do nothing.
Just for representation.
Just cause you alive. Like I
Woke
gotta
up,
give you
scratched her ass,
20%.
and got a 20%.
I'm just not cool with those deals, bro.
They got to set up the industry.
Yeah.
Every
they
time
came
I
up with
get
it-
one of them, and then you got PR, they got to get their cut.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a cut.
Everybody get a cut.
You look up and you thought you made 10 grand, you really made 6.
Yeah.
And then Junior want his.
And then you gotta pay Uncle Sam.
Yeah, Uncle Sam gonna need it.
Now
they
you
ain't
got
the
3.
Oh man. Yeah. It's tough, ain't it?
Yeah, now you drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now you got a drinking problem.
You look up. You on the
man.
couch. Yeah. Oh man, did y'all see Anthony Joshua got in an accident?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Very wild. I didn't realize how wild it was because they got him out of the car like unscathed. But I seen
Yes.
the video and they turned and I seen 2 bodies on the ground, but then it blurred like the second guy. I'm like,
Yeah.
who is that? Then I'm seeing all the people posting the pictures. I'm like, why
The
they
car
posting
looked
the pictures?
fucked.
The car looked.
How did I don't know how the accident happened.
Yeah, I got
Neither. You'll never know there. They was in Nigeria.
Nobody knows. And it's so crazy to me because, like we said, we were just looking at the fight, and then all of a sudden, he was close to.
Yeah.
If 2 people die,
They said if he was on the other sitting in the other side of the car, he would have died.
yeah,
Because both people on the left side of the car died. The people on the right side of the car lived.
that's crazy as hell. Because
Because the impact was more so on the left
Because
side.
they showed there was a video of him getting in the car, and then I seen the video of them getting out of the car,
Yeah.
and it was smashed.
Right, and like you could just tell it was messed up. Like it's like, damn, yo, that's why you gotta appreciate shit. You don't know.
Yeah, you
You
never
don't
know.
know your date, bro. Was probably like just celebrating
Peak of his
everything.
life.
Yeah,
Probably the biggest check he ever got.
biggest check you ever got. It's what 7 days, maybe a week or more, and you was almost gone. That fight
And
when
2 of your best friends and training partners are dead.
They've been there the whole time.
Been
How
there the
you
whole
live
time.
with that?
You know what I'm saying? Some
gotta go every
people,
time.
some people don't live with that very well. Some people like I should have went too. Like I don't know. how
Survivor's
he is.
remorse.
Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna be, but some people don't handle that shit well.
That's sad, man.
And like you said, to be at your peak, and then all of a sudden it could have been taken away from you, and that fight wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
That check wouldn't matter because you can't take it with you. So
That's
it was,
why you gotta enjoy this shit.
enjoy
Yeah.
this shit, man.
That's why it's hard being upset. Like I found, like if you ever find yourself in the mood or looking at stuff like, oh, it could be better. It's like, bro, like this is a gift. You don't understand how much of a gift this is. Like
Man.
it's because it could be in a second. Like
Yeah.
in a second, they're all gone.
And 'cause I remember somebody asked me like, yo, how did you handle being angry? And I had to really sit back and think like, I don't really get upset as often. And then when I am upset, it's like, it ain't worth it. You
Yeah.
ain't like, ain't shit gonna change.
Yeah, it's
you
momentary.
upset about the shit, it ain't gonna change.
Yeah.
Like-
I've been super focused like on that lately, and I've mentioned this a couple times now. I have the supplement stack for your mental health.
Yeah.
If y'all want to start trying it, the shit ain't that cheap. It's probably go run you about $100 a month or so for the supplements.
Yeah.
But
Dialed in.
I'm as good mentally right now as I probably in the last week or 2 that I've ever been in my life.
How that been helping your mood?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like I feel like I have a, I don't know. It's not necessarily a clarity, but it's just like the way I view things is a little bit different.
Then you want to talk to strangers.
Nah, I ain't.
You ain't that far.
I ain't making.
I ain't know that much, though.
Yeah. I ain't know how far it went.
I ain't say it was fentanyl. MDMA. Pushing the limit.
No, but like it's like I'll have these, I guess, moments of clarity where it's like I could be doing so many other things right now, and I get to live so many lives right now. Like I get to be a restaurant owner, a chef. I get to run a media company. I get to build another one. I get to do some shit with y'all and build some shit up and have some shit where everybody can make money. And like, this is a dope life.
Yeah.
And there's so many moments in the past, recently even, where I don't really feel that way. And I feel like, fuck, that's always some shit going on. This happened, all these bad things that happen, which are frustrating.
Yeah.
But you get to, like, this is a dope way to live.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you get to do a bunch of cool shit. And you get to be a dad.
Yeah.
You get to be a husband. You get to be a friend. You get to be a business owner.
That word that you're using, you get to be.
Yeah.
That we take for granted.
Right.
Like, you get to be alive.
Yeah.
Like,
there were moments where, like, I didn't want to be alive.
Right.
And then there's also moments where I didn't know what the fuck my future was going to be.
Right.
Yeah.
It could have been a million things
Man.
that are nowhere near as dope as this.
Yeah.
And then, like, a lot of times, and especially in a business that we're in where everything's numbers based and attention based, and you're comparing yourself to other people whose videos might be performing better than yours, or you feel like, oh, wow, I feel like my recipe's better than that one. Why has that got more views?
Right.
Like, it doesn't, like, that shit
Just keep
doesn't
posting.
matter, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have to be number one.
No. But
Like, you can strive to be number one, and what really is number one? Like, it's not views, really.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you got to change the way. I've done a good job recently, knock on wood, hopefully I can sustain this, of viewing things a little bit differently lately. And them small changes make a big difference.
Hey, man, I spoke to a guy that went to high school with us, man. Shout out to T.Y. T.Y. was in a coma for like 3-4 months. And we was talking, and I asked him, like, yo, what you do now? Like, because I haven't talked to him in a while. He was like, the crazy thing is, Rhino, man, I drive trucks. And I almost lost my life to a truck. And I actually drive trucks. But I get to live this life, man. I was like, yo, that is spot on.
Right.
Because, you know, some people might not even went back in that truck after you don't remember, it went bad, but you got in the truck and you like, yo, I got a second chance at this.
Right.
He's one of the most genuinely happy
For
to
sure,
be here
man.
motherfuckers I ever met.
Yes,
Ever.
man.
And the funniest story ever, when he tell you about like how he got in that car accident,
man,
when he tell you about all the sympathy pussy he got.
Oh, man. Hey, shout out to T.Y.,
That'd
man.
be hilarious. Because he keep it so real. Like, I like when people keep it real in a way like nobody else gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody else is gonna say anything about that. He said, but boy, the sympathy pussy I got after being in that car crash.
Man,
is
shout out
crazy.
to T.Y. Because T.Y. watches T.Y. like, man, I love what y'all doing, man. Y'all boys funny as hell. But it's just like, T.Y., like you said, he could have been out of here, but he's enjoying life now, man. That is a beautiful thing because he got a second chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like you said, while you here, don't stress over the small things, man. And that's why one thing I always love talking to T.Y. because he's always in a good mood. Always making a joke, always laughing. Like, it don't matter what's going on. You know this person is going to be in a mood that's like hilarious. And I love that, man. So to the fact that, like you said, we get to do this. It's like, it could be worse.
And the best part is, like, this shit is things are about to get better. Especially for y'all. Because, I mean, a lot of shit gonna have to happen for a noticeable difference in my lifestyle.
Right.
Like, we would have to make a whole lot more money.
Right.
but like, it, you know, I'm not.
Let me say something.
But I'm telling y'all now, like, it's
The
coming.
Brinks truck is going to come over this bitch.
But when, like, this shit that sigh of relief is on the way for y'all.
Yeah.
It's real close.
Hey, man.
I receive it.
Yeah.
Receive it. Yes, I will. Won't he do it all the time?
Give us a prayer,
I would
Moody.
do. Hey, but you know what? I think for us, when that come, it's still going to be the same individuals.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I do like about
Except
us.
you would pay for dinner sometimes.
Yeah,
For sure, I'm
and then
ready.
hopefully you get a little less freaky.
Nah, might get more. I might get more. I might buy the extra shrimp restraints. Never know. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong
Hey,
with a
them
little
guys do
restraint.
be kind of big and strong.
Wait a minute, man.
I done seen a couple of your dates.
Going on buck breaking.
Oh man, it's gonna be a good year, man.
Oh man, we coming up on the end of tomorrow is that's
New Year's
it.
Eve.
Say your goodbyes to
I'm
2025.
prioritizing my health this year, my mental health, physical health.
Yes.
Getting dialed in with my blood work, making sure everything is optimized. I'm trying to be here as long as possible
For sure.
and live at a high quality of life for as long as possible.
Facts.
And I just want to keep feeling like this. Like I've never felt that good mentally, for real.
But that's good.
And I still ain't it ain't great. Like earlier, some shit happened. I was about to get a little frustrated. Now I'm better at like catching it now.
Yeah.
Recently, it's real recent, like the last month or so, maybe 3 weeks. But just I want to feel good mentally.
Hey, that's the best
That's
thing.
tough.
It's not.
Because it's like
Once you get in the throes of it, it's not though.
it's like you get a couple good days, a couple good weeks, and then sometimes it feel like it's back to back to back. Something always happening. It's like, damn, I'm doing good.
But you gotta succumb to the fact that that's not ever going to go away.
It's always gonna be
No
Yeah,
matter
it's
what,
always
no
gonna be
matter
something.
how much money you get, no matter how successful you become, no matter how famous you become, life's
Life is-
always gonna throw shit
for
at
sure.
you.
Life gonna life.
Not even that. I feel like I get more frustrated when it's something I couldn't control.
Yeah.
That's when I'm really pissed.
But that's why
Like,
you gotta be on top of
I'd
it.
be like, I could have prevented that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be little things. It's like just taking shortcuts, really. When you take a shortcut, that's when it really hurts.
You gotta hold yourself accountable, and you gotta be the person that you envision yourself as.
Right.
Like Joe Rogan said on the podcast one time, he was talking. I forget who he was talking. He was talking to some up and coming comedian or something. He was like, "Be the guy you pretend to be when you're trying to get laid. Like you gotta really be that guy. Be the
real
guy
life.
that wakes up early and goes to the gym and manages his money properly.
Yeah.
And does, you know what I'm saying? Be the guy
Really
that
be
you.
it, yeah.
Like if you're writing a movie about yourself, be that guy.
Right.
Like actually be him.
Right.
Actually wake up. Actually be a good husband. Actually be a good father. Actually be a good friend. Like do that shit because you can do it.
Yeah.
And
sure.
once you start stringing some of them wins, it builds a little momentum. You start to like really like I feel like a lot of times people will say they're gonna do a thing and they don't do it, and now you're like lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna save money, I'm gonna stop drinking, whatever it is, and then you fail, quote unquote, or you have a day or a moment of weakness or whatever the case may be. And now your subconscious is like, all right, well, I can't even take myself seriously because I say I'm going to do this and I know that I'm not really going to do it. So you start taking shortcuts, you start snacking, you start drinking, you start staying out late, whatever your vice is or whatever your thing is, you start allowing that to happen more and more and more, and you fall off the wagon.
That is true.
But when you stop that, you realize that you got a lot more control than
really
you
dial in.
thought you
That's
did.
probably the hardest part of life for any
It's
human.
hard
Yeah.
until you get there. But you just gotta stay on it.
Yeah, but I'm saying most people live their whole life, whether it's with losing weight, getting a new job, getting a new spouse, in the telling myself I'm gonna do it, maybe trying a little bit, failing, rebuilding the courage to try again, failing, not doing it, and that's just like how most people's lives go
Right.
about. Like they want to do things, they're telling themselves they gonna do it, but then they don't do it.
That fear, man. We talk about this so much on
Yeah.
different podcasts where that fear takes over. That fear is like, is it worth this risk?
I
Is
just
it
think
worth
that
it?
shit is an excuse, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think that fear shit is real.
Yeah. Like,
I don't
is it
think
worth it?
I don't think
Yeah.
people are genuinely afraid. I think that you looking for a way, the easy way out.
You don't believe in yourself.
You don't.
Right.
You
And
but
the
tell
reason,
yourself you can't do it.
reason why you don't believe in yourself is because your whole life you have said you're gonna do things and you never
did it.
fucking do them.
Yeah.
If you start to do them one day at a time, you start to believe in yourself. And now I am a man of my word. Now I do all the things that I said I'm gonna do.
Facts. Right.
Now I do wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym. Now I do eat clean. Now I do say no to drinks when people offer me one.
Yeah.
Now I am this person that I said I was set out to be.
Absolutely.
And then you that's momentum that you have.
It's just I think just the process is different for everybody.
I think that
Yeah.
one of the keys for me lately too is to stop putting these arbitrary time constraints on shit. Like, all right,
Yeah.
in 30 days I need to have this, or in the next 90 days I need to make this much money, or I need to pay off this debt, or do this or do that. Just every day, this is what I'm doing.
Right.
Tomorrow, this is what I'm doing.
It should be effort based.
Yeah. But also just one day at a time. Like obviously sit down and write out your goals, and by this year, this is what I want to accomplish. I want to do it in X amount of months. That's cool, but like don't hold that over your head every day. Like if you look in the mirror and you trying to lose weight, like one day at a time.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna see those
incremental.
Right now, if you're doing all the shit right, you're gonna plant a lot of seeds, and nobody knows that you planted those seeds.
Right. It's all
like if
you.
we got a big plot of grass out there, we can go plant all the crops we want to.
Right.
And for maybe a year, 9 months, nobody knows we got nothing on the way. But we know. Like that you're making them deposits. You know that you've been watering. You know you've been feeding the soil. You know that the crops are coming. You just got to keep making them deposits and doing that shit. And one day you look up, you got this big ass garden, and you got the results, and everybody looks at you like, "Oh my God, how did you do it?" I've been doing this shit for years.
Long time,
and people don't realize that
you don't get the harvest on the same day you plant the seed.
Hell no,
and that's just how you got to look at it.
Hell no, you don't.
And it's taking one day at a time, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, everybody process is just it. It really takes you failing those times to build up the fortitude to be able to do certain things.
Yeah.
Like you might gotta. We always talk about content. You might post 100 pieces of content, fail, and then you learn one thing like, oh, maybe I can do this a little bit better.
Yeah.
So you just got to look at it like just getting a little bit better every day, and you will eventually see the results.
For sure.
Yeah.
And like you said, some people will see that 100 and get nothing, and one-on-one could have been good.
Yeah.
But you said, nope.
Most people quit too
if it ain't getting on 100, I know it ain't gonna get on one-on-one, but you can't.
Everybody that doesn't make it quit too soon.
Yeah.
Because you could have figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Most people could figure whatever success is. Everybody I think has a potential.
Yeah.
Most people can figure it out in a way that elevates your current lifestyle. Yeah. Everybody ain't gonna be filthy rich and mega successful.
No.
But you could be better off if you do X, Y, and Z.
Right. That's true.
You need a burning desire though.
Yeah.
And it could be anything. It could be being a super mom. It could be being a super dad. It could be 10 things. Yeah. But you have to find something that you want to be like known for. Like, this is me. This is my thing.
Right.
And I do this every day.
Right.
Once you find that, you'll be good because you won't even really care about the results that you get because you'll be doing something that you want to do.
Beauty of being a dad too is that's like my newfound thing. Is like I want to be. I said this on like the last couple podcasts. I want to be somebody my son looks up to and is proud of. Like my dad's in shape. My dad is smart. My dad has X, Y, and Z businesses. My dad did when he says something, he does it. He works out every day. He does this. He eats clean. He's like somebody that you look at like, I'm proud of this person. Absolutely. That's my dad. Not like, oh, that's my dad.
Yeah, he's like,
drop me off around the corner.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
My mom husband, I guess. Yeah, you don't want to be that person.
Right.
Yeah.
And I want to be whatever.
And it's only one way to be that.
Right.
That's why it's like a whole nother level of accomplishment. Like you can define what success means for you, but being somebody that your kid admires, it's only like one way to be.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta be that. It's like no shortcuts on that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think Mel posted something when it was like Smokey Norfolk and his son, where his son is like 16, but you can see in the picture, he's like laid on his dad. And people are just having a fit. Well, I ain't never laying on my dad like that. He would teach me X, Y, and Z, but it's like Mel said something where it's like, you want to be the dad where even at 16, 17, 18, it's something about my dad's hug that make me know everything gonna be all right.
Yeah.
That's what you want to be. That's the
It
type
ain't
of father.
an age limit on a hug.
or being
That's
a
the
parent.
type, that's the type of father you want to be. Like everything, like even when kids are small and it gets scary, what they do, they hide behind their parents because that's their safe space.
Right.
You want to continue to be your child. I don't care how old they are. Safe space.
Right.
Like I was seeing when a lot of like over the Christmas break and Thanksgiving, where a lot of kids they older 30, 35, underneath their parents. I saw a couple girls that was like laid on their mom. Mom just like it's normal. Like I've been doing this all your life.
Right.
I don't think it's an age where
Yeah, it's not. And people that say that they're miserable.
and that's why I was you want to be the father that you want to be the father or the mother that is every time I come around this person, it's safe. I don't give a fuck what's going on in the world.
Right.
This person makes me feel safe. I needed that hug. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be that
That's a
father.
real thing. I wish I ain't have a fucking person to hug
Right.
since I was 13 years old.
But that's the reality of it for most people is they don't have it. Or most people that I learned from like looking at stuff online is like their dad are just like standoffish.
Right.
Don't give them a hug. Don't tell them they love them. Like might pay the bills or take care of them that way,
Fake
but never
tough.
have no like physical connection with them. So it's like people who say that like, yeah, my dad only taught me how to because especially in our era of growing up, it was like you got to be a man, you got to be tough, you got to carry some bravado. Like nobody was like, hey, you need to love your son and make sure your son. He's like, no, you raising a man. Like you got to treat him
Let
like
him
a man.
cry. Why you
But when
crying?
you're 3,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying. It was, but now we're getting more into like it's like dads spend more time with their kids in this era than they did before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
It's like
It's
you
a lot
get
of
to
more
see
emotion.
like usually you might see your dad in the morning, in the evening, like we grow they work. But now it's like people work from home. You get to see your dad more often. You get to see different sides.
Absolutely.
Of him. He got more time to spend with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Absolutely.
just different now.
So I love those type of traditions where it was like you still going home, like you making it a like I have to go see my mom.
Yeah.
I gotta go see my parents. I gotta go see pops. I got to. It's not like that's what I want to do because I'm looking forward to being around that.
Right.
And so over the holidays, like just seeing social media and seeing that, I thought that was very, very dope because it let you know that people are raising their kids differently now compared to when, like you said, when we were younger, where like you said, you didn't get their love. They were just parents. They won't know no love there. It was I'm gonna make sure you got clothes. I'm gonna make sure you got a roof over your head. All the other extra shit you might not get.
It's also information. Like we got more information now. Like, you know, our parents, our grandparents there was no internet.
No.
There was no fucking therapy. There was none of this shit that we got now.
The
where
general
it's
knowledge.
all common knowledge that we got so much more available to us.
That is true.
On a daily
That's
basis.
also why people are healthier today.
Yeah.
For the most, I mean, not
part.
not always, but I mean, you have more access to knowledge regarding your health. You
Yeah.
could take health into your own hands today versus before. Motherfuckers, everybody smoked cigarettes, drank beer. Then now there was like one gym in the whole town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like imagine how many gyms there was when our grandparents were alive.
Probably won't. Yeah.
Gold's Gym
no
probably
such
just
thing
started.
as a
Probably
gym.
2 of them.
Yeah.
And they
A
was all
gym.
in California.
There was a
Now it's
building that said
it's a
gym.
gym on every corner.
Because then you think about it, like I never seen my grandparents work out, even when I was young.
My parents probably didn't work out in their entire life.
You see
Zero
what I'm saying?
times.
Like,
Zero
that's-
workouts.
And that sounds crazy to us to see like nobody has worked out.
Because
at
it
all.
began to become a culture. Like running wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people weren't running
Yeah.
outside.
There's no knowledge.
Yeah.
though.
It's like you had no idea.
Exercise, like on record, studies have shown there's absolutely nothing that will increase your longevity more than exercise. There's not a
Absolutely.
pill. There's nothing.
Right.
No biomarker. Exercise, full stop, is the best way to live a longer, healthier life.
Absolutely.
You gotta
Now
move your
imagine a
body.
kid seeing their grandparents work out and run,
Yeah.
seeing their parents work out and
Yeah,
run.
they're going to work out.
I'm gonna work out. I mean, that's
That's
what
all
I
I know.
see. That's
Yeah.
all I know.
That's all I
But
know.
imagine it's the reverse where they ain't touch a gym, equip none of it. All we do is eat, drink.
You see the kids? You be like, you see a kid? Like, kid, little big, look. Oh, yeah.
That
Mom,
little-
dad.
that little baby
yeah,
weight.
They
That's
just,
all that they gonna
they
come
let
out
them,
with that little
they
baby
let them
weight.
do whatever.
Like, how old is he? When they ask that age, that's
Yeah.
what knows. Like,
He ain't number 48 months.
Like, what is
He
going
just
on?
48 months. He just 48 months. That's
Okay,
it. Yeah. Stop saying that. Once they get over one, stop saying they this amount of
I've
months.
learned that it's because it's like it's based on like there's markers you want to hit as they're maturing. So like by 16 months they should be doing X, Y, and Z. So like you get kind of trained through the
So
doctors.
24 should be like the end.
24 is 2 years. Like,
Okay, yeah.
it's
I'm
just-
ready to
if
say
you
that
got
should
a
be it.
brain cell.
You
should do
doing
that.
26 and up
But
now.
16,
all right.
18 months, 20
Yeah.
months, up to about 2 years.
2 years
is
old, all right. When you get to
reasonable.
2. But once you get to 3 and 4, all right now.
No, 3 and 4 is crazy.
You're wild. You got a 3-year-old.
I got caught up in the weeks, though, because I was like, because we
shit.
always talk about the weeks. So we just
mean,
like
I think
20
the
weeks.
weeks-
that
but
doesn't
that's
stop until
different.
they get to about 2 years old.
Yeah, so it's like the weeks.
Oh,
I'm like, all right,
shit.
it's 20 weeks. And then they was like, yeah, so how many months are you? I was like, hold on, shit, let me do this. Let me do the math.
Wait,
I had to think about it for a second because I only been saying how many weeks she been pregnant the whole time. I never said the months.
After 1 year old too, they do weeks.
No.
Just go. That turns into the
that
months.
same ideology.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I already said I get the weeks with the newborns. I get that. Yeah.
But then once they're born, it's months. It's like, all right. At 6
okay, I
months,
could get
they should
that.
be-
Yeah,
Maybe they're eating this. Or 10 months, they'd be doing this.
So you
They'll
just
start
get caught
walking.
on. I can see how you just get caught on
You
saying
keep
that.
doing it.
Yeah, because
yeah. Now
When
they
people used to ask, I just tell them his birthday.
yeah,
And
You do
the
the
clothes
math.
be 16 months.
Months. Yeah,
18
yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Like it's just
And so you got to stop at that.
Yeah.
So 36 months, you wilding.
You wilding.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure we are.
you gotta just say he's a toddler. He's 3. He's 3
You got
now.
a 3-year-old, goddamn.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it, man. Hey, man, you're getting closer to that time. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited. It's been a wild time.
Getting closer.
Praying for you.
Hey, I'll be all right. I think
worse.
the
Could be worse.
Could be 4.
most thing people think about is like lack of sleep, and I'd be fine with that. So it's like,
Yeah,
don't
because
sleep
he don't
anyway.
sleep
I don't
anyway.
know.
so-
That, it might be bad though if you already don't sleep.
he
You
don't-
just got to hope that you're not sleeping time up with the
Yeah,
wake.
yeah.
Imagine the little bit of time you do sleep
Right.
get interrupted. It's like, fuck. Now I
no,
don't
but
sleep
it's
at all.
it's you just don't. Everybody kids different. Like,
Right.
some
Yeah,
people
yeah.
got a kid. Like I was talking, I done talked to a lot of twin moms
Right.
recently. Like so, we ran into a lady outside. We was going to a Sam's Club, and she had 2 twin girls. I'm like, so how was it at the beginning? She was like, I slept fine. Like I had no problem. But now it's kind of wild. It was
They're on
like
2 different schedules.
Yeah, but then she went around the car, got a son. I said, oh, they went back in for another one.
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
It don't- but that's what I'm saying.
then you
People
talk
don't
to
be
some people
stopping.
like my chiropractor. He had twins, and they ain't get no sleep for 2 years. Yeah, so it's like, you don't know.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
they
you
had to
did.
end up like putting them on 2 opposite sides of the house, just so they both could sleep. So it's just like a mixed bag. You don't know what you'll get till you got it.
Whew.
Well,
There it is.
the deed is
I'll
done.
be back with the review of the products.
Yeah.
Let
Man,
y'all
that's-
know how it is.
It's so dope that I can tell you're excited because you're talking to random people about this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
you need some information.
Yeah. What I'm saying is,
And then I be like, people don't be giving you the real. Like I need some, like give me.
Yeah, don't
I
give
gotta
me the
ask the right
bullshit.
questions.
Yeah,
People
I
like,
need-
yeah, you know, being a mom's great.
It's the greatest
No.
thing that ever
That's
happened
great.
to me.
Like, no.
No.
Let's
I
get
need
to the
to know.
real. What's
Yeah.
really going on?
I need to know what happened when that baby had a toothache. He got gas. What really happened? I need to know all that.
I used to hate that. It's like my head was like, well, you have like it's not like you got another choice. You can't give it back.
No,
Like,
okay.
You stuck with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. That,
Like, what you think about that car? Oh, it's great. Great car.
That's right. Primo.
It's your car.
Yeah,
Can't-
you can't give it back. Hey.
I guess you could turn the keys in.
Oh man. Hey, yearly wrap up. Which I want to go.
I think what would you say the best album of the year was?
I gotta check my phone for that.
Album?
I can tell you my most listened to.
Y'all know my answer.
Got to be the Clips.
Clips album for sure.
I was gonna go either Clips or Kendrick.
Kendrick dropped the year before,
Yeah, he did.
but I guess
This
it's still
one- on
it was in
2025?
December, I think, right?
Yeah, because he performed it at Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Clips then. I was gonna either say Clips and that Gunna one that came out this year. That was pretty good.
Clips album way better than
But
that.
can't
Clips,
tell you
yeah, I think I think I gotta
Yeah,
go
I
Clips.
can't. I don't
I
even think I
listened to
listened
it
to a
again
whole album.
several times. I mean, I still listen to it regularly, but I
Right.
listened to it all the way through the other day. It's flawless.
For sure.
It's probably one of the more perfect bodies of work in any genre.
And I was just talking to somebody like, I don't know if it was Moody or somebody. It was like, yo, how do you follow up that?
I don't know.
How do
It's
you
gonna be
follow
tough.
up that
That
album?
happened a lot for artists. They make a big album, and it's like, how do I get back
It
there?
felt like they agonized over every bar. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if they did, but it feels so precise that it's like, how many
Yeah.
times did you rewrite that?
But I
Because
listen to
it's
people
so
like break it
perfect.
down, like even like rap styles of how they both took a different stance on each song.
Yeah.
It came like you gotta like people that break it
Right.
down, like they broke it down like it's a name for the cadence that each of them used, but they kept that on. So it's like opposite. Both of
Yeah.
that flows are like opposite on each track.
And it's so crazy. Like I don't know. I don't know how you can follow
And
up
it's
that.
probably them being brothers and knowing each
Yeah.
other their whole life. That's a combination.
And it with
of
Pharrell
it too.
in Paris the whole time. Like,
Yeah, just endless inspiration.
it's the perfect project, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, how do you
Like if I
follow
was
that?
them, I don't.
Yeah.
I'd hang it up. Like
That is it.
this is it.
That's
I think it's like
that's
just a
the best I
combination of
got.
everything. Like,
because they can.
I don't want them to hang it up.
Because they can run this back to
But
2026.
fuck it,
This
they-
whole
and-
album, they can do another tour of that album in 2026.
They'll be able to continue to put out music, but I just feel like, how do you top perfect?
I don't know.
I think it's just everything.
And
Then
it's so good, it's gonna be so easy. Like, I won't as good as the last one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
usually what happens to people.
Yeah, and fuck
know.
those people that say that.
Yeah.
But
But who had an album like that since then?
I can't name an album that's that good, bro.
In a long time.
Technically that good. There's plenty of albums that have bigger hits
Right.
and bigger
Yeah.
songs, but from start to finish, technically sound, just
Right.
flawless execution. I don't know that I've ever heard an album that good.
I'm over here really trying to think, man.
You know that
Get
Lil
Rich or Die
Baby,
Trying
top
was
three.
really fucking
Lil Baby,
good.
My Turn has been recognized as the #1 album of the 21st century.
That's a great album.
And
Yeah,
that,
great
and you know, but the albums that it beat out is like Good
Yeah.
Kid, Mad City. Like, think about all the albums that came out. All the Scorpion King, all the Drake albums, like the #1. I'm like, damn,
Yeah. If I
that's a
had,
crazy album.
you know who else had a good album? Big Ass The Plug had a good album.
Good album.
That came out this year.
He did have a good
There's
album.
plenty of good albums, but I'm talking perfect.
Top
Yeah.
3 is Clips, Playboy Cardi, and
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Tyler the
Playboy
Creator
Cardi's right.
dropped
Now
too.
Tyler the Creator, but them two
Chance the
people,
Rapper's album is
but
fire.
them two people, Tyler the Creator and Playboy Cardi, they have a cult following. So it's like certain people gonna listen to them. Like
Yeah, Playboy Cardi's impressive because he ain't dropped nothing in
like all
8
four of
years.
us, I'm
That's
pretty
why that's-
sure Moody or Matt haven't listened to Tyler the Creator's album.
No.
No, I haven't
No,
either.
I don't. He not,
But
bro.
think about how many people listen to him. Like
Yeah.
I haven't listened to Playboy Cardi whole album.
I mean,
Listen
a
like
lot
what
of
a
people
song.
like Tyler.
Not
though.
going to.
Tyler the Creator, like, but people.
If you're into art, you like Tyler. He's a art.
Yeah.
Art
He
guy.
also would tell you that Clips album's the best album.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That verse he had
Good,
on the
it's
clip.
a good verse.
He can rap though.
Nah, it
But
was
he-
fire.
He like one of those people who can rap but knows what the audience wants.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everybody is not gonna be able to go in and give you that and people respect it.
That's true.
It's like because like who you are got to match up with how you rap
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah.
So who he is probably as a person is a little more out there.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why he rap like that. But he
his
can
concerts is
technically
crazy. Yeah,
rap.
his concerts like look crazy.
like
Playboy
Chris
Car-
Brown could rap.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get way more love off the R&B side of things.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay over
Chance the
there.
Rapper's album is excellent. Really,
Okay.
really good. And I
never
never
listened
listened
to
to him
Chance the Rapper.
before
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
recently.
Okay, I might check
What was
it out.
4 and 5, Moody?
Really good album.
Jid.
Jid's album's great, too.
I listen to
Okay.
that.
Little Sims.
Never
I
heard
don't
of
I don't be
him.
listening to albums.
The UK hip hop artist.
You don't listen to albums? You just
I'd be listening to just singles.
yeah.
Random.
But that's
shit.
how you find out the songs that you didn't know. Like
Yeah.
that's why I'd be like I go listen to albums, especially older albums too. Like I went
Jid's
back-
album's really good.
Yeah. When I
He's
went
a
back and listened
talented,
to like
up and coming. He's gonna be one of the greats.
a lot of DMX
I
albums.
think.
DMX album?
I went back and listened to them.
Yeah.
Like not just the songs that we all know, but just the whole album.
Freddie Gibbs' album was really good.
Freddie Gibbs.
That's another one though where it's like the one before that was better to me. So it's
Right.
like I regardless of how good the album is, I kind of mentally dock a couple points because I feel like it ain't as good as the last.
Last one,
That's how
right.
everybody is. That's how Kendrick
He's
was.
on a 3-album streak. His last 3
Yeah.
albums is all fire.
But that's how Kendrick was too. People was like, all right, good Kid, Mad City was great. What you gonna do? Then everybody was like, we don't know about this, the Butterfly one. And then Damn came out. It's like,
Won awards for that though.
what I'm saying, they're good albums, but we
Yeah.
still gonna always compare it to.
But from the artist standpoint, number one, you can't go in the studio and give somebody the same album that you gave them last time.
Nah,
'cause
you
they're gonna
can't.
fucking hate it, right?
Yeah.
But how do you keep yourself motivated to go in and make an album? You know how strenuous making an album is?
Yeah, it's
and
different
picking
than a
beat
song.
selections and doing all this. So it gotta be something inspiring to you. It's like when you cook, like when somebody say you want to make this, like it gotta be something that I'm like
Yeah.
passionate
Yeah.
about. So imagine you put
Cowboy Beans.
Yeah, imagine you put blood,
Wait a
sweat, and
minute now.
tears on an
There's
album,
a lot of
right?
stuff
And
you can
really
do
put
with
your
Cowboy
life
Beans.
into it. You got to do that shit again.
That's how it is.
That you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
damn, I gotta live a little bit. That's why they don't be driving for a couple of years. I gotta
That makes
like, some
sense.
Heartbreak might gotta happen. I gotta feel motivated to go and craft this music. So it's like that's why it's hard.
But it's nothing wrong with waiting. It's nothing wrong. Because I feel like when you just start throwing out music,
Might
it's
need some
for
money
what?
on. You know what?
If you- yeah.
The
Or
business
they
That's
is
trying to
true.
get a
wrong.
bad deal. They trying to get out of the deal.
But most people that has great albums, they ain't coming back albums back to back like that.
Depending on who you
I
are,
don't
though.
know. So my brother and I, we was doing the Chris Brown versus Usher debate. And my brother's 41, 42.
Right.
And I'm like, Chris Brown. He's like, no, Usher. And then I went and looked at Chris Brown. He put out a lot of music.
lot of fucking
like a lot of stuff
He
I
might
never.
have 30 songs on the
Yeah, a
album.
lot of songs I've never heard of. I'm like, and he talked about he got a lot of unreleased music.
Oh yeah.
Because
Just in
they
the
say
vault.
he's a
That's all he
studio
does.
junkie. Like, he
Yeah.
just stay in the
Yeah.
studio and just record all the time.
And when you that fucking good, it's like this. I do this shit in my sleep.
And I
Yeah.
own my catalog. So not all that music is mine. So you got a lot of money on all them songs. So I would just put out music because this mine. Compared to, like you said, I remember you said one time, like you might put out something because the
I mean,
label don't want.
you don't get paid if you don't get no plays, right?
But producers matter.
I think they're getting played though. Because again, he
he got a lot of stands.
He got a lot.
Producers matter though.
For sure.
And just like we talk about it, but Jermaine Dupri said if he got with Chris Brown, he already know he gonna make a thriller with him.
For sure.
Yeah.
But he said he ain't gonna do it off his relationship with Usher.
And I get it.
But it's like that's how quintessential a producer is. Like,
Yeah.
it could change everything. And you've been in the game for a minute.
Hey.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
I mean, yeah, the producer makes
Even the
produces
Clips
all the
album, like them tracks is like fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Pharrell to have
It's
all the dough.
crafted like,
That's what I'm
it's like
I mean, like a LV designer.
yeah,
Like,
they made it.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton, like they.
Now-
It's the best album of the year. Maybe the best album.
People got their
The cause
It's
are-
gotta be one of the
they-
best albums
They
ever.
did it right.
Yeah, they did it right. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was one of them people where it's like I knew Pharrell was good, but I didn't know he was that damn good.
Shit.
No, it's
Pharrell
like
been that
they
good
said-
for a
I mean, you
long
hear a
time.
bunch of stuff, but
Did-
I'm out of that shit is good.
I think
like
being around Kanye and shit helped too, just because how Kanye built a camp for an album.
yeah.
Like, you picked up on some, like, yo, I want to
Oh,
tweak
yeah.
this and do it my
Yeah.
way, but the way they build a camp for an album,
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Like that.
Man, Kanye had you in the middle of nowhere.
Bro, like, but
just
they've
dropped
been
some
around
too.
him doing that, like, so you done picked it up and then tweaked it.
He dropped a list of 36 songs he about to drop. Album. Kanye.
I hope he's on his meds.
But
The thing is, he might
But when he
drop
do
something,
good-
give you a Grammy.
but when he do good,
Drop a joke
that's
and
what I'm
give
saying.
you a Grammy. Like,
That's
okay,
You know how to do it.
that's what. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what we be
you
saying.
don't know what
Like
you gonna get.
certain people, like him, NBA YoungBoy, like when they drop, people are gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Like people might like when NBA YoungBoy drop his albums, them people go crazy for
That
them
don't
shit.
make it good.
It don't.
I
It's-
get that.
No, but it's about like we had this discussion before. Being like the best versus giving people what they want. Right?
Yeah.
And I think some people can find it, but some people can find a fine line between both. Some people can't. Some people just know how to give the people what they want.
Right.
And some people only know how to do like more broader things. So it's
Right.
like,
For example, the Playboy Cardi. I mean, if you go listen to the album, you probably be like,
nobody
what
else
the
could take a break for 8
what
years like
is
that and
this?
I'm not
make a
listening to
rap
that shit.
album.
But he
I gotta
got,
draw
like,
the line somewhere.
I'm talking the numbers are crazy though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
That's,
it's like
that's certain things that I would just never understand, and that's one of them.
I get it. And
I'm like a nerd when it comes. I want to hear some shit and listen to it 3 times and be like, damn, I didn't catch that the
Yeah.
first time I heard. Like,
Yeah, you're not gonna get that
That's
to
the
Playboy
type of
Cardi.
music I like.
You're not
I
gonna
don't want to hear this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll listen to that shit. It's not. I'm not like get off my lawn.
yeah.
But like that ain't what I'm not checking for that either though. Like if
I
I'm at
feel
the
you.
gym or the club, I don't probably never go to the club again. But if I'm at the club
Yeah.
or the gym or in a car or in an environment where that is suitable, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hear that shit like all
Yeah.
the time.
So that's why I said it's certain.
I feel like that shit like brain pollution a little
I don't
bit.
know what it is. Like I said, I wanted to go back and really listen to it because it's like
That shit like
I don't
watching
get it.
gossip tea, like the shit my wife be watching. That's what I think of when I hear that type of music. It's like they just
that
a
shit
bunch
is
of
a
rah
lot-
rah nothingness.
that shit is
going
at an
on.
all time high. Them concerts
But
look
look
crazy.
at what is it doing to the people? It ain't helping nobody.
Yeah.
I probably sound like an old fuck, but
For sure.
it's the truth.
I'm
though.
right there too. Like,
It's like, what
I
are we
always say, like
doing?
Rod Wave. Like when I watch people like fan out, like grown men,
Yeah.
it's like,
At least he give you that pain.
it's emotional though.
I mean, nah,
But
like
you
y'all-
saying
y'all act
grown
like
men
these
fan
fools-
out about
y'all act like
NBA
these
Youngboy.
fools Michael Jackson.
Nah,
I
Rod
mean,
Wave fat ass.
is
ain't no
he
Michael
connecting
Jackson.
to his audience a certain way though? It's people that want to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jelly
Man,
Roll
go
same
go
way.
to church.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like
But you got
everybody
people
gets
fanning
something
out for
different from
everybody, though.
music though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Like
get
it just might connect
no,
with you.
so I'm just saying that they're not as talented. They're not that good. That's what
That's
I'm
what
saying.
I'm saying, but like being able to connect with people and getting it across, that is talent.
I mean, I would like, we could say it like someone, we do food content.
Right.
Just because you got your shirt unbuttoned and I can see all this, that don't make you good. You just connecting with the audience.
That's true.
But
I mean,
I look at it that way.
But is that the purpose?
What you said it again? What's the end part you said?
He said he's basically alluding to just because you get an audience that's captivated doesn't mean you're good at what you're doing.
Yeah, that's
So
what
like,
I said.
like women, for example,
Or
that
men-
are like
men
that
do it
start to
too.
join off with their ass out or
Right.
their titties out, and it got 5 million
I mean,
views.
it's
That doesn't mean you're a great chef.
Right.
That doesn't mean that the food recipe. That don't mean that that recipe is good.
I get that.
Just because you connecting with the audience doesn't mean that you're like good at what you're doing from a technical sense.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
good at connecting.
right.
That's a skill, but that's not the skill we're talking about.
But you do
Okay,
got two different
that's
type
what
of
you're
people. You got two different type of people that's going to it because the passion for it, or
And then
they're trying
what
to
is
get the audience.
at what point are
Right.
you not only connecting, are you exploiting that? So that's
Yeah.
my argument with the NBA YoungBoy shit. And I don't know that he's sharp enough to even understand the impact of what he has.
No, he
Hopefully-
understood that.
I think that what point are you exploiting it? Like where it's like I'm gonna keep catering to this because this is what the people want to hear, but is at their own detriment. And
He
ain't
might
nobody
actually think he
leave. Nobody listens to an NBA YoungBoy song or
Yeah.
leave a concert and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do better tomorrow.
Oh no, that
Like,
ain't what this is about.
I
it's
mean,
about-
that's 90% of rap.
But is that exploitation or is that catering to your audience?
But at the same time, it's like
It's the same thing with like the little white kid. What's the dude that was rapping about all the drug shit and ended up overdosing?
I know I can't think of it.
it's a bunch of them.
It's
You gotta help me.
But he died. He died though.
he died.
Yeah.
I think
That's the same. Like, yeah, sure, he had a huge audience, but
Yeah.
are you exploiting that?
I
Or
think that's. We don't want to hear my honest opinion about that. I think for most
I
black
get what
people
you're
to get
saying,
rich
though.
in
Yeah.
entertainment, a lot of other black people got to die.
So when we
We
talk
talk about
white
think about
kid that
Future.
did the
though. No,
same
I'm
shit
just
with mad
saying
white
as a whole.
kids.
Like Future, his whole premise is about doing drugs, having a ton of sex. Nothing that's going to help anybody out. One of the biggest artists ever.
I think that there's a lot of black people that made a success of
I
themselves.
said
without.
entertainment and like with rap, we talk about like music.
It's
rap.
mad. What about R&B? They not killing nobody's dying.
But I'm saying it's slated. Look how many people that made from rapping about killing people and doing drugs
But
in
that's
rap.
what rap has always been about.
Not really.
Fuck yeah! I mean,
Not in
since
this-
NWA has been hard, has been gangster shit
It went
since
downhill
then,
from
It went. Yeah. Once gangster rap got into,
which was super early.
But I'm just saying it wasn't
Well,
all.
only been around for a few years.
But I mean, it doesn't matter.
Like,
I'm just saying though, as a
immediately
whole,
went to that.
as a
But
whole,
like,
though,
what, 80,
like even
90?
we acknowledging the clips on being such fundamentally great rappers, but they're just rapping about selling cocaine.
But how they're saying it,
It
though,
doesn't
how
matter
they put it
if
together.
I mean,
And
it's
no,
still
you think-
cocaine
you
being
think if you
sold.
put a bar together and you just tell me to sell it, and I go to jail.
I think that
That doesn't
my
mean
argument
anything.
for that is I'm not saying it is right. I think that selling drugs is not a smart thing to do. I
Right.
wouldn't want my son to sell drugs. If I had to choose though, I would rather entrepreneurial drug dealer mindset versus I'm gonna go kill people for no reason. Shit like that. They're both wrong. But if there's a spectrum, like this is much worse for society than this.
I mean,
Kids are literally like they're wearing ski masks. They're like this shit is like kids are killing each other rapidly.
right? Yeah,
More now than ever before.
for sure.
Yeah.
Since
It has
like
a
the
lot
shiesty
to, it has
mask
a
got
lot to
introduced
do with the music.
Yeah, but it's like the music hasn't.
More
it's gonna
kids aren't
influence.
selling drugs.
I don't know if we can put a number
I
on
mean,
it.
we don't know, but
Yeah,
it
it's-
seems
put a number.
it feels as I don't have any numbers to point
Right.
to, but
Yeah.
it feels as though people are getting more violent. But I don't know that there's a bunch of new drug dealers popping up.
I don't got a metric.
There's
to
a
put it on.
barrier for entry.
I don't
You know
have a
he got
metric.
you, right?
But no, let me
but
finish.
No, he got you, right? He got you.
No.
We have no numbers to put that joint on.
This I'll finish. I'll put a pin in it right here with this. The barrier for entry to become this drug kingpin is much
Whoa.
more
You
difficult.
gotta be it's not about being a kingpin. Most
Or
people that's
just
gonna sell drugs
to
never
get
gonna be
a
a
coke
kingpin.
plug, you have to like.
To sell cocaine it doesn't take any more
it's
skill than
way
it takes to get a
easier-
gun.
Fuck no. Where you gonna get the plug from? You can't.
I'm saying, but
I've
you
been
looking
around
at
drugs my whole life. I
Yeah.
don't know no cocaine dealers.
No, but you're looking at the most bravado, robust 12 kilos. I'm talking about the entry level to selling drugs is probably equivalent to getting a gun.
Maybe
you can get some drugs and a gun, depending on the neighborhood.
Source the plug for cocaine.
That's how you feel because like we grew up like in a similar area, but for somebody else, like for us, it was selling weed that would have been the first drug. No. Cocaine is very
like if you in
accessible.
Miami or somewhere.
No, in the city that we grew up in.
I don't know nobody that had cocaine where we grew up.
I know motherfuckers who had cocaine.
It's way easier to be violent than it was to get the
And
cocaine.
it's not like that for everybody.
But I agree to that
But say
because
for the vast majority.
No, it's no
Depends on where you at.
two wrongs.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, I feel like that sort of music can be inspirational in a way that makes you want to go, not even necessarily sell drugs, but you want to get your money up.
Right.
That could be a million different ways. I'm not gonna sell drugs. I'm smart enough to realize that's not smart. I'll do this. So I'll do X, Y, and Z. I'll start a business. There's none of that in this other genre of music where it's all about sliding and killing and like that shit has no benefit.
Right.
There's
And that's what you're
absolutely
saying.
nothing that can be pulled from that's positive.
I mean, somebody
At
can rap
least-
about it and make it.
At least over.
That's the stance though. It's do it, rap about it, make it out. That's what all these people from Chicago. That's why Chicago blew up as a whole. And you could say it's probably a net negative, like both
Super
sides.
net negative,
But I'm just saying
though.
though, that's what it is though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it's just majority of it is negative because of how influential it is to kids.
Yeah.
You ain't looking at it as like a 35-year-old adult, 34-year-old adult. Like you can discern like, okay, good, bad.
Yeah.
But for kids, it's mostly just cool, not cool. This is what
But
we into.
my point is, I think when cool was drug dealer, society isn't as bad as when cool is murderer.
but you still
They're both bad.
Yeah.
Right.
But murderer is worse than drug dealer to me.
Right.
I feel you.
From a societal standpoint, if everybody's killing people, we're much worse off than if everybody's trying to make a couple dollars.
No, I mean, we can scope it down. Like it's a certain. There's no way to say what percentage of people will engage in what they hear in the music. Because you got
But we
like a
see
ton of white kids
shit
who
is happening,
will
though.
listen to the same shit that these black kids listen to and won't do it.
Yeah.
But it's like G Herbo talk about how he had to tell your Sean like, it's cool to listen to this music, but don't feel like you got to go do that shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what we're missing in like the black community as far as telling you like you don't got to do the shit you listening to.
Right.
But it's more so like when we grew up, it was about keeping it real and being real. And like, that's why 50 Cent got so popular. Like, oh yeah, he got shot. Like he really living like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like what's permeated through the music. But it need to be a separation of, let's call it church and state. Like you can listen to that music and go do some whole other shit.
But that's why. But again, that's what we talking
But my
about.
point
They're not doing no positive anything. Like for example, we talked about rap right now, but think about 90s like the R&B. It was a lot of marriages and relationships back then compared to today. We don't have nobody talking about that, so that's why it's going downhill.
Yeah.
It's, like so, what Matt said, it's more people talking about killing. So that's why it's more deaths
But
and more guns.
you just said
yeah.
it. You just said exactly what I'm trying to say. You don't have to do that shit. You listen to it, you go do some other shit.
Yeah.
What do you draw from when the song is about killing people? What do you go and do some other shit like what?
No, yeah, no, I'm
Yo,
not
I'm
saying
If I
not-
listen to the drug dealer shit and it's like, all right, well, I'm not gonna sell drugs. I'm gonna start a business and kind of do some. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Right.
If I'm listening to this mass murder song about I done got 30 bodies and blah 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 blah, what am I gonna take from that to go do something positive in my life with it?
Yeah,
But
it's
I also
only
think
one route.
it became worse because you also not only am I listening to it, I'm seeing it. When we was younger, we listened to it, but we didn't see it.
Yeah.
You see it now. You see the ski masks.
growing
and the
up,
gun-
we grew up in an environment where it was a lot of fights. People getting jumped. We had to like
Yeah.
dash. Imagine if we grew up in that same environment, everybody had guns. We would have had to have guns.
For sure.
Yeah.
We couldn't have we was a group of us always, so we didn't really worry about getting jumped. But imagine if everybody that we was around had pistols.
Right.
Yeah.
You would have to have a gun.
Like when we was
Yeah.
young, seeing
I
somebody
mean,
with
it's
a
a get
pistol
up.
was
The
like,
murder
oh
music,
shit.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's-
the slide, what is it called?
Slide
drill,
music. Drill music.
drill
Yeah.
music burst
it's
it off.
horrible.
Yeah, for sure.
The the culture
man,
and
yeah, but it get
whatever
worse.
I'm considered an outsider,
No,
whatever.
no. I'm just
I
saying.
don't think that it is not doing anything
If it's
positive.
not going to be, it got to be some separation between listening to the music and doing this shit. Which
that's
since
the
we've been
individual.
listening to it, it's always been doing it. Whether it's been fucking hoes, getting money a certain way, wearing a certain thing, the culture is just so influential. And I think I brought it up before. It's
you
like
do what your
Yeah.
input matters, bro.
the culture
Bruh.
will make it okay. Even though if you don't feel it's okay, if all of us, everybody else around you is doing it, you'll be like, okay, it's okay.
No, that's a fact. I mean, that's with anything. That's
Yeah.
relationships, getting money, anything. If everybody's doing this something way, it's hard for you to stay and do the opposite.
And that shit has always been cool culturally, even before it became drill music. Like, think about growing up. If back in the day, everybody didn't have a gun, but it was always like you knew one person.
yeah.
Maybe such and such said, yeah, air this shit out. Like that was cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Like oh, such and such always got it on them. Like
Yeah.
that was cool.
But
That's
now
the
today, that
issue.
shit normal.
Right. That,
Today,
shit shouldn't
normal.
be cool.
It shouldn't be
though.
Yeah, it
normal.
shouldn't be cool.
Yeah. But a lot of shit.
I would rather.
Yeah.
Man,
But a lot
if
of
you got to
shit-
compare, I
yeah.
think that leads to more positive outcomes than drill music.
But there's a lot of shit that's portrayed that's cool. That's not really cool. But it just
I just
it
say like
keep getting worse.
Jeezy talked about, like he was like, yeah, all of these labels are telling these people to go out here and rap all this drill music, and so when they go out here and get killed, they keep their catalog.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like, you kind of a hypocrite because you told people to sell all of this cocaine, like
Yeah.
but you made sure that your kids went to college. And Jeezy music was so enticing before Future. I would say that's probably some of the most enticing music you've ever
Made
heard.
you want to sell drugs.
And you want to sell drugs, and you're going to jail.
And the
'Cause
reason
you know,
why
like-
and the reason why it went like that is because people knew he was actually doing it, so
Here's
it made
the,
it.
here's
it made
the
it
flip
work.
side again.
The validity.
We're still arguing two wrong things to do, but
Right.
Yeah,
you
for
get
sure.
caught in your first drug offense, you get out of jail. You get caught on your first murder, you're going to jail forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get caught with a little weed trying to start your little shit, you're not about to do no time probably.
Yeah.
But you get
But you
caught
get a
on
body,
a murder,
yeah, it's going
you're going
down.
to jail for life.
You going
Yeah.
down. You can
Depending on what
get
state you're in, you might get executed.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Lead to the jacket.
Depending on how much cocaine you got too.
But you're not jumping out first drug deal, man, cocaine.
No, but it don't like.
It's an entry point.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'ma
I'm just
start
saying
with,
both,
I
both
got
is
a
wrong.
quarter,
My
I
whole
got
thing
a
is
half
like
ounce, I'm a-
90% of it is just negative.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
unfortunate
And-
because it's the most influential
Yeah.
genre of music or culture in the world,
And it's very enticing.
and it's almost all negative.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's degrading to women,
Especially to
Yeah.
like 8-year-old. Like you
Yeah.
have no idea. It just sound good. The
That
beats
shit
enticing.
changed my life
It's
too.
808.
all of us.
I'm growing up and listening to the shit. These are my friends. This is what they listen to. I'm listening to.
Yeah,
it.
man.
I don't got shit. They don't got shit. I'm trying to figure it out.
It's,
Man, one of the biggest things
And I
I
don't
just
have
said,
nobody to
yeah,
tell me, hey,
That's what it is.
I'm gonna
too.
say both though. It's like because a lot of the times it's the first sign of success that you see is
Yeah.
a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Or a drug dealer.
You might not. Yeah, you might not even be taking like either go sell drugs or go kill somebody from the music. You might just be taking success from the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be successful, so I'm using this to.
And that's the only thing I
motivate
see.
me.
This
You know
the
what
only
I'm
thing
saying?
I
That's
see.
why we gotta go back and give
That is
back
more
and
than
and
just-
show people like that
yeah.
were that
It's another
versions
option.
of us. Like you don't have to do that shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
I understand that it seems cool, but it's not. One, the people that you look up to ain't really doing that shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
9 times out of 10. And two, it ain't as cool as you think it is. And when you get older, you're gonna look down on that shit.
That's a-
It's
that's a
cool. You
fact.
look up to it today, but when
Yeah.
you get older and you gain some wisdom, you're gonna see it for what it really is.
Yeah.
And half them motherfuckers that's doing all that shit is like who's in jail? A bunch of fucking retards.
for sure.
Hey, the biggest thing I took from what y'all said was that input, like what you take.
That's why I
in
only
is
listen
a
to
lot.
music, bro.
It can be a lot, and that could
listen
be
to
anything.
some shit. I'll listen to it because I feel like I have to, or
Yeah.
if I want to hear some little motivation in the gym or whatever. But like I'm trying to put in good. I'm trying to
Yeah.
read books. I'm trying to
yeah.
listen to podcasts. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to put good things in here.
Yeah.
And that's everything. And
It's
that's
called neural pathways.
But look, if I stop listening to
Yeah.
listen to Audible and books and podcasts, and I start listening to Future and all of this shit all over again, I'll be back in the strip club throwing money and wasting my life away.
But it don't just stop at listening to music and books. It could go from your circles, the people around you telling you to do certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just
It's
imagine
all tied together, bro.
I think this boiling down to like raising a kid hard as fuck.
Yeah.
That's
why you gotta-
the only reason. That's the only
goes-
reason you care so much.
That goes
is like
back to being somebody that your kid looked up to.
Yeah, you
Because
gotta
why,
be.
Why did we look to all of these things for inspiration?
it's
Because we ain't got
aspiration.
nobody we looked up to.
sure.
The only people we had to look up to was the people doing all the wrong shit.
yeah.
and you didn't even know it was wrong initially. Like we first started, like nobody is actively trying to make the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Right? You actively trying to make the right decision.
mistakenly think is your only decision. Like the reason
Right.
why I sold drugs when I was young is because I didn't know what else to do.
Right.
Right.
And the only people I knew that had anything that I looked up to or that I thought was cool or had nice clothes or
Right.
could buy, well, we'll go somewhere they buy everybody food.
Right.
Those motherfuckers were selling drugs.
Yeah.
I didn't see. There
Right.
was no YouTube. I didn't
Right.
see.
No, not at all.
You could be a YouTuber. You could be a. I didn't know no fucking chef. I didn't know none of this shit.
Even after graduating high school.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea. Like you could go to a
We
higher
started
learning
throwing parties
institution.
because what we saw people that threw parties. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
They did
They make
that,
some money.
that shit
Yeah,
better
yeah.
than them. So
Yeah.
boom.
Right.
You do what you see. Humans humans evolved today
Through
because
osmosis.
we're copycats.
For
For sure.
Yeah.
Humans see another human do some shit, like I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that shit, and then eventually you do it enough,
yeah.
people get better at it over time, and then you got Michael Jordan, and you get LeBron James,
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
people that are great at things.
Yeah.
But like you said, you got some people that don't see it but want to be different. They say, hey, look, I didn't see this growing up, but I refuse to be this, so I'm going to do this instead.
And
so
be
you
like
do got
very
them
few.
people
Yeah.
that is like, nobody in my family went to college, so I'm going to be the first to go to college.
Right.
Most people
Nobody in
follow
my
the crowd.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody in my family was married, and all that, but I'm going to be the person that is going to be married. I'm going to be me and my wife is going to have a kid.
Right.
You got some people that just, and then they just stick to other shit.
And-
like,
and
I
you
ain't doing
gotta-
none of that shit because I ain't see it. So
Creatures of habit.
You gotta allow it too, though. Cause I seen this post. When you said that, made me think of it. Was like she was like, every time I used to go to the store, I had two sons and shop for one of them. This son always wanted to wear like business clothes. Like he wanted to get a suit. He wanted, and I was like, I ain't buying that shit for you. I ain't gonna let you dress like that. But she thought, lady, she's like, man, I should have just bought him what he wanted. But it's like you say, some people see it like, all right, I'm gonna be the first person to go to college. And then mom or uncle or auntie probably was like, yeah, you could be the first person to go to college, so
Yeah.
it'll push you. Or you could be in a household where it's like, nah, you can go do something else. You could be going out there with your cousins, doing what your cousins doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to be in an environment that allows you
For
to be
sure.
who you want to be
For
too
sure.
as well.
For sure.
Because the influence, especially as a kid, you don't want to be an outsider.
And that's what it was. You got to have like you said, them parents that even if you don't have a 2-parent household or whatever the case might be, or that parent didn't do it, you got a parent that's now like, hey, you're not going to do what I did.
Right.
I'm going to make sure I stay on you to make sure you do the opposite of me. I'm not going to allow you to do the same shit that I
Having
did.
role models is
For
super
sure.
important.
The
For
most
sure.
important thing.
And
for,
I don't think
for
you
your
should stop
life as a
having
whole
them. Yeah.
till you die.
Yeah, I don't think I mean what they call mentors when you get older, but
All
role
of it.
models should
Yeah,
be.
for sure.
I think you should have somebody that you looking up to that say, hey man, I aspire to be like this.
And they could be alive or dead.
like, no matter.
Get it from books.
Yeah.
And
For
sure.
sure. Everything that we know is in a book somewhere.
Come on, man.
You know what they say?
And motherfuckers is not reading.
Nah,
No.
can't read.
Most people don't read after high school. Not a single book.
What you say?
What else we got?
Captions.
This was
pretty
heavy.
much what y'all saying. Y'all about to start a inspirational rap group.
Yeah.
It sound like Christian rap.
Christian
and that's
rap.
where you count me out. No.
First stop is Richmond at
Oh man,
the Boys and Girls
I
Club
was reading
performing live.
Leviticus.
before I got into this, man, I'm looking forward to 2026 though, man.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Looking forward to 2026, going into
Let's make it a
Q1.
good year. Best
Damn
year.
year 2025.
How many quarters we got next year, Rondo?
4, and my fourth quarter was rough, man. Too many deaths in fourth quarter for me, so I'm
We getting to that age though.
For sure.
yeah.
And 38 is middle age, just so y'all know.
Jesus.
It's not 50, it's 38.
Oh man.
Average human lives 77, 38, middle age.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why we all getting healthy this year.
Gotta get healthy.
That's the focus.
Longevity.
All right, fellas. Well, this has been fun.
Shout out to
100 podcasts
We
in the
did it.
can.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Couple
Here's
hundred
to
more to
another
go.
100.
Dang.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
I got the traction.